Hello, it's the excellent Dr. Dermottt Thompson, back again to enrich your lives and prevent thousands of suicides by reading out a letter from one of my many anonymous listeners. And this letter goes like this. Dear Dr. Dermottt Thompson, my husband and I were recently recommended sex therapy in an attempt to save our rocky marriage. What is sex therapy, and is there a good chance it will be successful? Signed, Jeff and Susan, Anonymous. Good question. I don't know. But let me give you this private example from my own archive of patients that are forced to deal with extreme sexual circumstances every weekend. Now, two patients of mine, Steve and Judy, are having problems in the bedroom. Their bedroom. In the bed, as a matter of fact. You see, it seems that whenever Steve feels romantic towards his wife Judy, she doesn't. And whenever Judy feels romantic towards her husband Steve, he's with Alison, his girlfriend, who is apparently always feeling romantic. Now, since Steve is the male of the trio, the doctor would normally blame the part of him known as Steve's libido. Yeah, but not me. I blame all of him. You see, my theory, after 9 less successful theories, was that Steve had a lot of underlying issues causing his odd behaviour. You know, I'll never forget one day when I sat him down, medicated him a few times at his request, and asked him outright, Steve, do you think there are any underlying issues causing your odd behaviour? He looked at me straight in one of my eyes and said gruffly, I don't know. Now, as you can imagine, we professional therapists never forget an answer like that. In fact, just 5 minutes later, we had a breakthrough. Steve and Judy began to sleep together. I'm not lying, it happened. Now, that's pretty amazing when you consider all it took was months of constant badgering and thousands of dollars. And you can't put a price on thousands of dollars, can you? If I remember correctly, it was a complete success, and it was at least a month before they were divorced. But if you really want to know more about sex therapy, and you can prove you don't live alone, then you should get my new book available in all good bookshops entitled Sex Therapy, the Sexiest Therapy of All. Thanks for staying with me. This is Dr. Dermottt Thompson, signing off by saying, don't believe the nonsense unless you hear it from me directly. Now, here's some more lovely music to help us forget that 1 out of every 10 marriages will end on a Wednesday.